the next bill is the SAFER Act, which is the Sudan Aid for Emergency Relief Act. And just to provide some previous context or prior context, there Sudan is a country that's constantly in conflict, whether it's usually civil conflict between groups in Sudan. And even right now, over 20 million Sudanese people need water, food, and humanitarian aid in general, like medical care as well. And a lot of people have been displaced due to the current situation in Sudan across neighboring countries and even farther out into the world. And so this conflict has split families and etc. And another deep issue is that humanitarian convoys that have previously gone to try and help Sudan have been either attacked or looted, so that Sudan can't actually get the help that they need and deserve. And they don't have armed protection either in many regions because of their conflict right now. And past missions like the African Union and the UN's like mission combined together were withdrawn in 2020. So it's more urgent now than ever that we do help the Sudanese people, especially with like mass starvation going on and things like that. And there is obviously like a moral obligation side to this as well, with the United States being seen as a global power that's also in the past worked to keep peace between countries in conflict. So it does give us this kind of, and as a superior, like as a country that's in a better standing right now, it does give us some kind of moral obligation to help people that currently demonstrate a clear need for aid like Sudan. And the main purpose of this SAFER Act is to provide the United States to provide assistance to Sudan's humanitarian crises that's going on at this time. And the aid package described in the bill is a $350 million aid allocated for food, water, medical care, any humanitarian aid really. And there's also military support, which is that 10,000 United States troops are deployed for 12 months. And I'm pretty sure that the bill makes it clear that time is extendable. So it could also be for longer depending on what we need. And something important to note is that these troops are their engagement in these areas is limited. So the troops may only use force for like self-defense scenarios or to protect aid groups, and they cannot use it in any other circumstance, as that prevents us from causing harm to this area essentially. And this will be overseen by the Department of Defense because they execute the operations and fund it, but the State Department will perform audits. And overall, the purpose is to help Sudan get to a better place.